My wife's about to divorce me if I don't fix the Wi-Fi. So apparently, with all the new devices I've added to my smart home network, I'm having congestion problems with my current Asus Zen Wi-Fi. And it's a 60 system, it's a little bit older, and occasionally I'm having devices drop off. I'm having a lot of buffering, situations like that. And she's getting irritated. She's telling me to fix it. So if I don't fix it, I'm gonna be in big trouble. She probably won't divorce me, but she's gonna be mad. So I think I have the solution, and I went ahead and spent the money and bought the Orbi Wi-Fi 7. That system right there is the best wireless mesh system that's currently on the market. I've used other Orbi products, and I know for a fact that these things work fantastic. They're just super pricey. But hey, when the wife is not happy, you do what you have to do to make her happy. So this right here is going to solve my problem. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Robert, your house is not 10,000 square feet. Why do you need the 3-pack? Why couldn't you just use one? Considering your house is about 3,200 square feet, maybe two. Well, let me tell you why. Because it's been my experience that those are ideal conditions. And even though this is a super strong, very powerful system, it's been my experience with wireless that anything can create obstruction and interference. And one of these devices has to go in the garage. It's right next to a water heater. It's right next to an electrical panel. It's got a lot of interference. But I need it in the garage to support the wireless cameras and some other things I have that's on the outside of the house. And then I have one in the living room, and I have one up here in my office. So I have found in my experience with this house that having 3 mesh devices is the way to go. Yes, it might be a little overkill, but hey, look, again, the wife's not happy, so a little extra is not going to hurt, right? I want to make sure that I stay connected and everything is fast, and this is going to do it. We're going to get this all set up and get it connected. I'm probably going to create a completely separate IoT network for all my smart home devices, and then create another network that's specifically for, phones, tablets, computers, things like that. Looking forward to getting this thing running because, again, I've used Orbi products and they've been phenomenal in the past. Can't wait to get to it. Let's go. Let's open the box and at least see what's inside before I get it all set up. And I get a little quick start guide, so that's nice. Now, the moment of truth. Bam! There you have it. The Orbi 970. 3 hubs. There's 1 router, 2 satellite access points. Yeah, they're big, but they're awesome. There's 12 antennas in each one. And yeah, this is going to solve my problem. I can't wait to get it set up, get it configured, and we'll be back. Okay, I am ready to get started. So you see here, this is the router, and you can tell because it's the only device that has 2 10 gig ports. So this is going to be for the modem, and this will be for the wired backhaul that I have that comes up here to the bonus room. And then these all here are just regular LAN ports that are 2.5 gigahertz. So we're going to go ahead and get this plugged up. So here you can see on the back of the card, they also go over those specifications. They do give you 1 Ethernet cable for the main device, and then the other devices, they're assuming you're going to connect them wireless backhaul, but I got one that's going to be wireless and one that's going to be wired, but I already have a cable ran. So this gives you a nice guide as to what each port does and what its speed is. So that's nice. Okay, so right now I am going to install the Orbi app. So we're going to install that. That's done. So let's open the app. I already have an account, so I should be able to just log in. Let's say maybe later on that. Okay, while using the app, log in. Yep, it remembered. Nice. It's a nice thing about Google and Android, man. You want to save that. All right, set up an Orbi. Nice. See right there? So let's go ahead and I'm going to set that down for a second. I'm going to get this powered up and get it plugged in with Ethernet, which you can see I'll be plugging it in here. So I'll plug this in here. And you know what I bet? I bet because I'm not hooked up to my modem, I bet it won't let me configure the device, but we'll see. Some devices are like that where you have to actually have live internet to configure them. So for right now, instead of connecting to my modem, I'm just going to connect to a switch I have over here. That way I can get internet on the device, get it updated, and then I'll get things configured and get set up. And I'm also going to be connecting my laptop and just connect it to that port there. Let me get it plugged in. So I have power right here. All right, get that boot up. So I'm gonna say set up an Orbi, enable camera and scan while using the app. So spin this around because this has a QR code on the front. Continue, yes, yes, yes. Right now it's blinking white. Okay, so that's done. The LED light is solid. You can see it right there at the bottom. So LED is solid. Join Orbi network. Now this is all temporary, so that's why I don't really care that it's on here because it's going to be all changed anyways. Okay, so it is now connected. All these settings that you're seeing right here, they're all going to change. So I just kind of want to walk through the setup. I'll get everything reconfigured. Next, okay, yes, enable Touch ID. I always do 2-factor. Got to do that. All right, personalizing Orbi. Yeah, this setup takes a little bit of time. I'm sure there's a lot it's got to do. Of course, once I get it up, I'm going to completely reconfigure it. I'll actually be logging into its web interface on the computer because I have a lot more capability on the web interface than I do on the app, but I want to go ahead and get the app set up. Once I get all this done, then getting the satellites added will be a breeze. Okay, so I got all logged in on the app and just the main unit. I'll get the satellites added here after I get the actual router configured, because what I want to do is I want to get this all set up. I want to get the Asus device off the network, and that way I can completely configure SSIDs, internet, my subnet, everything without causing any conflict. Yeah, looking forward to getting the satellites hooked up, so I'll be back with that. See you then. All right, so I got the networks configured. I got the main device in place. I get the internet up so my wife isn't gonna get mad. And so right now we are going to connect one of the satellites. I've got it connected, I just haven't added it. So we're gonna click discover, search again. And this is the one that's actually wired. So it shouldn't have any issue finding it, that's for sure. Okay, and there you go, 1 of 2, and we'll say all done. I'll add the other one later. It's got an update, so let's update it. So that satellite is looking for new firmware, but yeah, that was super easy. I expect it to be the same with the wireless, but the wireless is in the garage and I got to get that device removed. But that was super easy, super happy. So I'm going to let that run. Okay, 1 satellite up and running. It's up super fast. We're going to do a quick speed test. I am connected and let me make sure I'm on the right network. Yes, Gadget Guy main, and go. I'm probably still connected to the main unit downstairs. I don't even think I'm connected up here. $768, pretty good. 675, pretty good. And again, I'm connected still to the device downstairs. I'm not even connected to this access point that's like literally right over there. So that's pretty good. Super happy with that. Now let's get this other access point up and running. Okay, so I actually reran it in the Orbi app, and it came out with 956 down and 920 up, which again, I have gigabit internet, so that's fantastic. I pulled up the network details on my phone, and you can see there Wi-Fi 7, and you can see here the transmit link speed is 1821 on 5 gigahertz and 2041 on 6 gigahertz. Receive link is 1837 on 5 gigahertz and 2382 on 6 gigahertz. Now bear in mind, I only have a gig internet, so I got plenty of bandwidth. That's awesome. Okay, now we're gonna get the satellite hooked up. And as you can see, there's no Ethernet cables, just the power. So we're gonna plug the power in, flip it around so we can see the lights. You can see the light there at the bottom coming on. And let's pull the app up. So from inside the app, you see where it says add satellite right here. So we're gonna click on that. Next. And so now we have to wait for it to see it because it's currently flashing. Now this is the one that's going to actually go downstairs in the garage, and it's going to be a wireless backhaul. So we'll see how this connection goes. It should be as seamless as the wired, especially considering that right over there I have the wired access point, and it's not too far from the main unit downstairs. And these have pretty powerful radios, so, but you can see why I have 3, because even with configuration, sometimes it still doesn't like to act right. Wireless is finicky, I'm telling you. In my 35 years of being in IT, it's been one of the things that's been like the weirdest as far as how it works. it's crazy. All right, so now we have a blue light, which indicates it's ready. All right, so I want to move the device and get it connected. Okay, so you see the blue light there tells you that it's actually connected through the wireless backhaul. And as you can see, this is my garage, lots of metal around, there's my water heater, and right over there is where my office is, where this connects to. So right now it has a good connection. So that's what I wanted. That's awesome. Okay, so I've been using the system now for a little more than 24 hours, and I must say it's amazing. Fast, no drops. I haven't had any issues. As a matter of fact, my entire smart home system is working better, working faster, and I'm having fewer problems. Well, actually, I haven't had any problems. So this right here is the main unit. That's what's connected to the modem. And I'm going to take you upstairs to show you where the other one's at. And then, of course, you saw the one in the garage, but we'll go back out there and look at that. And everything is working flawlessly. Couldn't be happier. So again, here's the one in the garage, and there's no light at the bottom because after it's been on for a little while, the blue light shuts off. But as you can see, it's the same location, and that's where it's going to reside. That's where the old one was, and it worked great. So that's where it's going to stay. All right, so we are now in my office. There is the wired backhaul access point, and you can see that it is sitting behind the TV, and I've contemplated moving it because obviously the TV is not going to be ideal for, connectivity, but I don't really have any issues because up here is all wired. Most of my devices are wired. A lot of that's wired. Of course, my desk over there is wired. Oh, and just so you can see, this is my office at night with the lights off. Love it. Awesome. That's my new sedated desk, and the RGB running around the side of it looks awesome. It's a fantastic desk. There's a video, you can go check it out. Love my office. And my desk there is wired. So the only thing that might be wireless would be over here, and that's my PlayStation. I haven't even played it yet with it wireless. If it connects fine and I don't have any buffering, I'll just leave it alone. Everything else is wired, so I shouldn't have any problem. So as you can see, all 3 units are set up. Everything is working great. I cannot recommend this system enough. Click the link in the description to go check yours out. They are expensive, but I can tell you this, so far, it's been worth it. And this future-proofs, to some degree, your house as far as your smart home equipment and your internet access for your devices and things like that. You don't have to worry about too many connections because each unit can support up to 200 concurrent connections. That's a lot of devices. I don't know that I'll ever have 600 devices on my network. I mean, who knows? Maybe I will. I never thought I'd have, 150, I think is what I have right now, between lights, switches, access points, and, hubs and things like that. Yeah, so who knows? But right now, no buffering, no drops, no issues. Smart home working fantastic. And I couldn't be happier. Go check it out. Any questions, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button, and I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.